welcome back to the vlogs, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the last couple of ones where we turboed Cammy's car, and today we are back on my Lexus and we're going to strip the interior out. Don't know how much of the interior is coming out. It's getting a bit mouldy inside, so I think, because obviously it's winter and that, so I think the best thing to do is strip it out, put an harness bar in, which we've got, and put another bucket seat in, because we've got a spare bucket seat in the shed, and put some harnesses on ready for the drift day in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I want to keep the dash in, I want to keep the roof liner in, I want to keep the door cards for the time being because I've got a plan for them. So it's more like back seat, carpet, plastic trim, seat belts, stuff like that. The rear of the boot itself wants stripping out. Just a bit of, well, obviously because it's mouldy and I'm going to be saving some weight, which is obviously good. We're getting this electric seat out, that's going to save quite a bit of weight. And what else? Yeah, we've got a few bits to do under the car. I need to move the O2 sensor that is for my AFR gauge to the downpipe now, because when I first put the AFR gauge in, it was when it was supercharged and they had both O2 sensors in the branch manifold. Now I've got a downpipe, so that's why it was so far back. It read, but it still, I think it read a couple of digits off because it was so far back. I'm going to try and get it as close up to the one for me DIY FE. I don't really need it now because I've got the DIY FE, but it's good for keep an eye on it. Even if it's a little bit out, it's better to have it on. That needs doing, and what else needs doing? Can't remember. But if it needs doing, we'll do it. I honestly can't remember now, I forgot. But just probably another full-on check since the last drift day. It's just been sat here. Oh, I've bought some grease and I've got some poly bushes underneath the front of the car, that when they came they needed re-greasing because I got them second hand, and I put copper grease on them and they're clicking when I turn. So yeah, I'm going to stick some molly grease on them and see how that goes, because obviously copper grease isn't for that, it was just the only grease I had at the time. So yeah, anyway, about 80% of you who watch are not subscribed. Why are you not subscribed? You should subscribe, please. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers and we're at 650, so it's like 450, or no, 350, sorry. 350 more people subscribe. It'll make my day. So before we carry on in this video, just hit the subscribe button. I'll appreciate it a lot. And yeah, well, let's get cracking and get these seats out.
Go yard.
Stay with me, little bitch, yeah, you know that you don't make. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, no stamps. New hoes, 10 toes, new guac, new bands, new whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, as she play. Bad bitch, no bad.
And there we have it. One seat out, and they are ready. Let's get the bucket seat out now.
Little bitch, yeah, you know that you don't make. You be capping like a snitch, no thoughts, no stamps. New hoes, 10 toes, new guac, new bands, new whip, new chips, new kicks, Jackie Chan, as she play. Bad bitch, no bag. I just hit another lick and she be counting on my rest, and I be feeling hella rich. No Brian, 100 stack, about to make another hit. God, bitch, I if she fucking with me, then you know I got it down. I be feeling like a Uzi, got my mind up on the check, foot loose, getting goofy with your hoe. She let me back. I ain't talking ass cash, but that bitch she fly, and I posted out with twin glass.
Right, so that's both bucket seats out. I really don't know what I want to do with it. I mean, it's a mess, so I'm going to clean it anyway. Back seats are coming out, seat belts are coming out. Now I don't know if I just leave it like that Right, let's give it a clean anyway.
My rest and I be feeling hella rich. No Brian, 100 stack, about to make another hit. God bitch on my life. Stay with me, little bitch. Yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch. No thoughts, won't step. 2 hoes, 10 toes, new guap, got bands, new whip, new chips, new kicks. Check she bad.
Right, so the rear seat unclips off here. I've just got to get the belts off in a minute. So this back part, then you have to take these sides off. Just get down to it, and then there's obviously going to be a brake light here that we're going to need to get once we've got it off. Unplug that, and then we go from there. Rear parcel is out. If I could get it out the door. Whew. Jesus, I'm knackered. Right, let's get these belts off. Don't look like there's a lot there. One bolt there, and all 3 of them. Get them off, and then the back seat should be out. Woo. Right, so I think I've come to the decision. I'm going to leave it now as it is. So with the parcel deleted, the rear seat deleted, nothing else, just that deleted. Keep the carpet, keep the door cards for the time being, and the rear boot is going to get deleted. So that's saving some weight, not much, but I mean it drifts about. It drifts without with having the weight in. So I'm just doing it purely for ease when I put the harness bar in, and the harnesses. Yeah, I think that's it. Better give it a good hoover out now, wipe it all down because it is mouldy in there. Get some mould remover and that. It must just got a bit of, it always had condense in it, like when it started getting up to winter. Every morning I come out, get my tools out at the shed, garage or whatever, and yeah, the windows would always be steamed up. So I put the thingies in, dehumidifiers, that didn't work, so I left the windows down underneath the window deflectors, and that actually started working. And obviously I run the car once every couple of weeks or whatever to keep the battery alive. We have that disconnected, then I connect it, get it up to temp, let it run, warm the car up, make sure nothing goes wrong with it. Well, we've not been doing much on it over winter because it doesn't really need much now, this car, in my eyes. Like, the next step would be to get another car, I think, but I don't know yet. If you know anything else of what I can do, obviously I can go full out and strip the full thing, cage it, it needs painting and all that. I want to paint it. Yeah, and I don't really want to change the engine or anything. I like how it is now. I like how it's all running. I'm getting used to the car. So yeah, let's get cleaning it anyway. I get the hoover out, give it a good clean. I want some funky floor mats for it. I think I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna order some. But yeah, give it a nice clean, get it all cleaned out. I'm probably going to take these seat belts out as well, actually. Get these seat belts gone. get the interior back. Well, I say get the interior back, I probably won't be doing that today, I might start it tomorrow once I've given it a clean. I could probably put my seat back in, didn't really need to take mine out, but it is what it is. Yeah. Right, so that's all the cleaning done. I've just wiped it all down, it's hard to see in here. Wiped it all down, give it an hoover. Nice and clean. All the rubbish up. Bits and bobs. So all I need to do now is get rid of these 2 front seat belts, which I'm going to do tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to start rebuilding it back up, put the harness bar in, put my seat back in, put the harness on that one, and then we need to get the other seat out, give that a good clean, because that's been in the shed for what, over winter. So yeah, give that a good clean and then fit that as well, and then fit that harness, and then off we go for drifting in 2 weeks. Oh, I say that, we've got to go underneath and sort some stuff out, but yeah, that's nothing really. Yeah, so let's get this done. I think this is just clipped on somehow. Ooh, that's mouldy. Yeah, that's not good. Well, you can get that off anyway. This plastic cap off, get my screwdriver, get this plastic cap off, and then it'll be a case of getting this off somehow. Probably have to unscrew that, then 2, pop it off, and then figure it out there. Right, now I know what I'm doing. It's easy. Pull this off. And I'll show you. Right, disconnect the airbag. Mine is already turned off the battery, so don't worry about that, but make sure your battery's turned off. Pop that out, nice and easy. Pop this off. It's from the side. Like a pull out kind of thing. Yeah, that one's off. 14mm. Out. Out. There's a smaller 10mm. Bit tight this one for my hand. Out. That's the airbag. That's the airbag. That's the seatbelt out. Then we've got to split this somehow. Let me do this, and I'll get back to you because I don't want to damage it. Right, so that just pops off. 14mm. Again. Bosh. I've actually took the full thing off on that side, but I'm thinking I might just put it back in and just have that, and I think I might be able to tie in the harness bar. I don't know, if I can't tie it in, I'll take it out, but if not, we'll leave it in. And then we're going to leave this off anyway, until I put the harness bar in, just to make sure it's all alright. That one goes down there. That one goes up there. Right, so everything's now prepped, ready for a harness bar and another bucket seat in my harnesses. Give it all a full clean out, stripped it out to where I want it to be. Because I still want it to look like a car even though I don't use it daily or anything. It's literally just a track car for me. But I like my kind of style, I like the looks of it to look good. And I think my car does look good. And I think I've done it tastefully. There is a few things that I do want to do, like a new bonnet and paint it, etc. But I think I want to get this interior done, and it's more for safety with the harnesses and the harness bar, which driving around a track with just a seat belt, it gets a bit sketchy. So I'd say if you're ever to build a drift car, first thing it'd be was harnesses. I've done it a bit different. I've been drifting a year now and I've not had harnesses, but now's the time. Better late than never. So yeah, we'll get them in next clip or whatever and we'll go from there. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, so we've got the harness bar. It's from BB Classics. It's the same make as my seat. I'm gonna open it up and have a look at it. Nice black harness bar. Just nice and low profile. Well, we're going to get a different coloured one, but I've decided against it. So yeah, we'll get this in and installed. Right, so what we've got at the moment is two uprights bolted in nice and securely, and then these two parts which then slide in to here somehow. I can get them up. To each other. They're going to be nowhere near them, Cam. Pause it. Right. The bar's in. Not fully tightened, but yeah, it's easy once you figure it out. Bolt in there, bolt on there, bolt this up, bolt down there, tighten it up, bada bing, bada boom. Right, so we're going to tighten it up now, make sure it don't move, probably swing off it, and then probably put my seat into before, and then get that harness all set up. Right, so we've put the harnesses in. I know we've not recorded any of it, but they're in, and they're on the harness bar as well. Right, so I'm back. It's now Friday, I think it was Tuesday, when we fitted the rear seat, well the seat and the harness. I've jacked the car up, just because I need to get under it. I need to take the O2 sensor for the AFI gauge out of the mid part and put it in the down pipe. So I need to figure out a route to wire that. I might go through the front where all these cables come down and out of and go across. But I might just see if I can get under it and see where it comes from. I don't want to cross the gearbox or anything like that. So we'll have a look under there. I've got to take these two poly bushings out what I've got fitted on one of the arms and molly grease them. That's come now. like I said before, I just use copper grease, so I've got some moly grease for that. Hopefully that stops them clicking. And then get this other seating and this other harness ready for next week. This time next week, probably be coming home going, oh, that were hopefully a good day. And hopefully we've not crashed or anything, but we'll see. Yeah, so let's get that cracking. I'm going to start with the, I don't know. I'm going to get under and just have a look. Go from there. So yeah, it's in a minute. Right, so I've got all the wiring out. It's hard to record on my own, especially inside here as well, because it's dark. So yeah, looks a mess already, again. Only been 5 minutes. So yeah, I got it all out. This is the main part that plugs into the O2 sensor and plugs into the actual gauge. So I'm going to wire this through here. Just take the battery out, wire it through here. I'm going to get rid of this red wire, because that was for trying to connect my screen up to the DIY Effie to give it like a digidash, but I couldn't do it. So yeah, I'll get that out. I'll push this through with it so it's following it, tape it on, and then that's easy. Then I'll zip tie it up nice and neat. I mean, it's a drift car, end of the day. It just needs going in and staying away from anything hot so it doesn't melt, and then get back underneath at down pipe and plug the O2 sensor in that way and tidy it all back up there, and that's a job ticked off the list. Right, so we've done everything. It's hard to do it on camera. Basically, I've sorted underneath. It's hard to record underneath, and then we just put the seat in. You know, everyone knows how hard it is to put a bucket seat in. If you need to learn how to put a bucket seat in, YouTube it, because it is solid and it's hard. But both seats are in now, and that's the other one. We've got Bride Lomax, and then obviously my bucket seat. That one's an old one, so I don't even think it'd be in date, whereas mine is a brand new one which is in date, which is a BB Classic, so I know that obviously it's safe. I mean, it's going to be safe anyway. But yeah, we've got two of them. One of them is going in camis when he starts getting built up. So yeah, everything's ready for this week, which the drift day is on a Friday, so we'll be drifting this Friday. It probably already happened by the time this video's out, to be fair. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.